We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services. Welcome to the Date Podcast, the show for anyone navigating the dating and relationship world. We interview celebrities, talk pop news, discuss dating do's and don'ts, and debate relationship topics. We are available on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Please subscribe and review if you like what you hear. Check out our website, datepodcast.com, for more information. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, let's get on with the show.
Hi, it's Emma.
Hey, it's Zorric.
Host of the Date Podcast. And I apologize now if I sneeze.
You are sniffling and sneezing and picking your boogers and all that stuff.
Yeah. I've been using like my neti pot.
Interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about neti pots.
Oh my gosh, when I use it, I feel like I can breathe, and then like my nose gets stuffed again until like I use it again.
So how long does it take for that thing to work?
In the moment, as you're using the neti pot, like it's cleaning everything out. You can't breathe while you're using it, right? But like as soon as you like take the thing out of your nostril and you like blow your nose, like you can immediately like breathe out of the hole that you just cleaned.
Enough about your nostrils.
Thank you.
Let's talk about dating. So we're going to talk about a topic called the dating clock. And I saw this email from Hinge, and I think it's from their top relationship person. Basically, we're going to talk about your brain's way of telling you it's time for a relationship.
Did you get this email because you're on Hinge?
Of course. So I'm on Hinge, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, we should talk about this. So we will definitely talk about this as, yeah, we'll definitely talk about it.
Okay.
How you been?
Okay.
How you been?
Okay.
That's all you got.
Okay, so Zorric actually brought this to my attention, so I'm going to give him
it's very important
because credit is due here. And he let me know that E! News is canceled after 3 decades, and this is due to the coronavirus pandemic.
Why is that important, Emma? Why?
What?
Because when I used to wake up for school in college, I used to always watch E! News. Very iconic show for me.
I didn't realize that E! News was younger than me.
Yeah. E! News is 15 years old, so how old are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am 12. Thank you.
Yeah. So I think it's an iconic show. I mean, what do you have about E! News? What does it say?
Yeah, so it's been something that's been around since 1991. And so NBC Universal, is the parent company, and they, this past week on Tuesday announced that they were going to be making cutbacks. And the ending of E! News is because of the cutbacks. E's Pop in the Morning and In the Room are also getting cut.
That's so sad. I mean, how much does it cost?
Sad.
How much does it cost to have 3 people recording a TV show?
I don't know.
I mean, for us, all we would need to do is have like 2 video cameras for a couple $100 a piece and just record it. But I guess they need more than that to keep.
I guess you should pitch that to E! News.
Yeah, just
hey, E! News. Zorric and I are ready and willing.
Yeah, we can do this anywhere for cheap. pennies.
So Liliana Vasquez and Scott Tweedy, who were the hosts, and then Victor Cruz, who was the host of Pop of the Morning, addressed the cancellation on Instagram and social media.
What did they say?
So Liliana Vasquez, she put a Bible quote. She goes, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." Revelations 3:8. And thankful for this incredible adventure, and I will miss this team and crew beyond belief. Yes, even the 4 a.m. call time. Con mucho, mucho amor, which means with lots and lots of love. And that actually comes from a very well known and loved astrologist, Walter Mercado, who passed away last year. Oh, you know who Walter Mercado is?
Oh my gosh, he was big back in the day, but not anymore, right?
Yeah. No, he passed. And I don't know. Okay, just side note, like they have a documentary made about him on Netflix.
I heard about it.
I watched it the day that it came out.
And was it good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Maybe I should watch it. I hear good things about it. So.
Yes, and it's really cute because there's a scene where, and I didn't realize they were filming this for the documentary until they started showing the previews for the documentary, but Lin-Manuel Miranda posted that whenever he was doing Hamilton in Puerto Rico, that he met with Walter Mercado. And so he posted it on Twitter. Everybody was like, "What? Oh my gosh, what?" And then it made it into the documentary, which I thought was just so cool, and just to see him just be a fan of him was just so great, and it was so pure and so innocent. I just loved it.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the question, Zorric, about this news. As E! News is cutting back. What do you think TV's gonna do?
I think so. The only reason why E! News was cutting back is because they cover a lot of the red carpet stuff. And there's not much of that red carpet stuff going on right now. Even, the Academy Awards. What other places? The Oscars.
The Oscars, the
VMAs,
Golden Globes.
Whatever it is, Golden Globes. So I think that is that's the reason, because they cover that stuff live. So, yeah.
I did forget to mention that another piece of this was that NBC Universal said that this was in line with their plans that they announced at the end of June. That was basically going to be focusing on streaming and away from traditional TV. Which, remember, they have Peacock out right now, their streaming service. Have you used it yet?
No, I have not. Okay. But I might check it out just to see what's going on.
Yeah, which I think is interesting that they are. That they have their streaming service, and they're gonna partner up with the next story that I have, which is Bravo TV.
Wait! I don't want to do that right now.
What?
I want to play a game with you.
No, I need to talk about this.
No, we'll go to Bravo in 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Fine.
All right. So this game is called E! News Anchor or Bachelorette.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to fail miserably.
Well, you know this one? Okay. Hold on.
If I watch them on Dancing with the Stars, I probably know them. That's about it.
So, is this person an E! News anchor? Was this person an E! News anchor? Or a part of The Bachelor? Ready?
Sure.
Ryan Seacrest. The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, or an E! News anchor?
E! News anchor.
See, that was easy.
Yeah.
Okay, that was so easy. All right. Next. Maria Menounos. E! News anchor.
E! News anchor.
You're so good at this game. Ben Lyons. E! News anchor, or The Bachelor or The Bachelorette?
Bachelor, Bachelorette.
E! News anchor.
Okay.
Okay. One more. Who's somebody that you may or may not know? Melissa Rycroft.
Oh, she was a Bachelorette because she was on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay, one more.
You just want me to fail, you jerk.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Hannah Brown.
Oh, Bachelorette. She was also on Dancing with the Stars.
All right. One more.
She won because I complained about her winning because I didn't think she was the best dancer.
You did. This person, I think I like this person. Melanie Bromley. E-News anchor. Bromley. Bromley.
If you like them, I'm going to say E-News.
Damn it. You're right. Okay. Anyways.
So I got one wrong.
You got one wrong. I thought you would get all of them wrong. Last one.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. E-News anchor or The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Kat Sadler.
E-News anchor.
Yes. But she's like recent. You don't know who she is?
Oh, okay.
Well, 2017, but she was on for like 7 years. Okay. Anyways, that's so sad. Okay, go for it.
Well, all right. So back to Universal with their Peacock streaming service, right? And so far, I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't played around with it yet, but I do know that they have like some of the Real Housewives shows on it that are not on Hulu. So I'll kind of be interested in seeing like how that is gonna pan out. Like what is Hulu gonna keep, and maybe what's gonna go to the Peacock service, right? Because I don't know what is happening behind the scenes at the moment. However, Bravo kind of had similar like during this pandemic, like had issues on like what they were releasing, and so like the Real Housewives of New York, they aired like maybe 5 or 6 episodes. I could be wrong, and then they froze. No, and then they didn't release anything anymore. And then they were like, we're going on a hiatus to like re-edit certain things. And then what they did was they, you know how like on the Real Housewives they have like the interviews.
Yeah.
Where they're just sitting in the chair talking about their 2 cents. Mm-hmm. They actually recorded some like through the pandemic. And so all the housewives are at their homes like recording their interviews. And so it was kind of funny to watch and see that because I did get to catch a few episodes. And then the other thing that they did was the Real Housewives of Potomac was supposed to come out in the summer. And they were like, well, we're going to hold on to it because of the coronavirus pandemic. And we're going to wait until August to release it. And I think that I feel like part of it was like them buying time for sure. And I think the other piece too was like they kind of needed that extra time to like edit certain things.
Yeah. So I'm reading this thing. It says, what can I watch on Peacock? It's not interesting to me.
No, because they don't have The Office. They only have 30 Rock. They don't think they have Parks and Rec because it's still on Netflix.
The Office Shorts, SNL Vault, Fallon Tonight, Seth Meyers, Now, Today, all day. So,
I feel like they have some of the things that you can still get on Hulu, you know?
Yeah, it says here we have free Peacock Premium and then Plus. Premium is $5, which that's just in line with who's $5? HBO Max, or is it $10?
Sorry, is it?
I don't know. I mean, they're all in the same range.
Right.
So here's the thing. What's happening is everyone's creating their own network, and all of a sudden, everyone's splitting off. But then in the future,
I already said this. Everybody's going to create cable again.
Yeah. So we're just recreating cable. That's all we're doing. Because some great company is going to say, we should bundle all of this and give you a better discount. And so just wait. It'll happen. Maybe next year or the year after.
How about we make this happen? Because I need to get rich off my idea, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So back to Bravo. So again, like, they postponed like Real Housewives of New York, Roni, they split it, and like they recorded the reunion in person because they're in New York, and like they've been doing a good job of quarantine. They were able to record their reunion in person, and it was so like funny to
Which one was this?
Roni, Real Housewives of New York.
Oh, okay.
So I like Shannon and I were like sending like the pictures and videos of what the housewives were posting to each other, and we were just like loving every minute of it. And if someone could find me the following, please, I'll be very, very happy and grateful. Luann de Lesseps had a mask, and it was a mask that had her nose and her mouth on it. And Shannon and I want those masks. So if someone can tell me like where I can go get it, like that would be wonderful.
I like the clear one.
Oh, Ramona's?
Yeah. I like the clear one.
I'm trying to think if the clear ones are allowed at work, because they said we like are back, and they sent an email basically saying that like clear face masks were not allowed, or they weren't considered.
Boo.
Sonia Morgan, Sonia Rita. She had this beautiful mask that was just so extra, and Shannon and I were both like living for it and like ready for it. So it was a jewel encrusted guard, and it had like a silver like collarbone fringe. So it was just this beautiful mask, and she like posted where one could buy it, and I'm like, would I be too extra if I took this to work?
You're always too extra, first of all, so it wouldn't be too extra for you. That's who you are.
Thank you.
So you'll be fine. Wear it.
So Leah McSweeney she's a new cast member. She was also the reunion, and of course Dorinda Medley and Ramona Singer.
Okay.
The singer.
Got it.
And and Tinsley Mortimer showed up. Tinsley actually left the Real Housewives of New York because she got engaged.
Congratulations to
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. That's it? That's all you got? For real? Okay. So the other day, this episode is inspired by an email I got the other day. It's entitled "The Dating Clock." Will I ever find the right person? And there's a YouTube video that we'll play real quick. And it's entitled "The Dating Clock: Your Brain's Way of Telling You It's Time for a Relationship." Emma, is it time for a relationship right now?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Logan Yuri, dating coach and Hinge's director of relationship science. Over the last few months, the question I've been hearing again and again from single people is, will I ever find the right person? That's happening because all of this solo quarantining is causing everyone's dating clock to start ticking. But I'm here to tell you why that actually means there's never been a better time to date. But let's back up. What exactly is a dating clock? It's that voice in your head asking you, will I ever find someone? Now, usually, the dating clock starts ticking loudly when you reach a certain age milestone or when you scroll on Instagram and feel like everyone else has a partner. But now, after months of quarantining alone, with very few chances to meet up with people safely, people are starting to feel like they're running out of time. And that's why we're seeing this new trend. Everyone's dating clocks are now ticking at the same time. That means that we're surrounded by intentional daters, people who want to find meaningful relationships. There's never been a better time to date. How do we know? Well, my years as a dating coach taught me that when people are ready to get serious, they start changing their habits. And according to our research, 45% of you have developed a new healthy dating habit during the pandemic. And 69% of you have told us that you're thinking more about who you're really looking for. We've seen the dating clock moving people to action in a number of ways. Some people used to quickly jump into physical intimacy, but now they're enjoying getting emotionally deep with their matches over video chats or phone calls. And some people, former commitment phobes, who used to hop from one first date to the next, are now experimenting with what it's like to invest in one person and give a relationship a real chance. And since we've learned that 66% of you want to change the way you date once it's safe to meet up in person again, let's make sure you're ready to hit the ground running with these actionable dating tips.
Listen, Emma,
Step
listen.
1. Diagnose your bad dating habits and ditch the ones that aren't serving you. Do you tend to judge people too quickly, self-sabotage
Always.
because you're afraid of getting hurt, or maybe you're just not putting yourself out there enough? Step 2. Replace your bad dating habits with new, better ones. If you tend to judge people too quickly, commit to giving someone a real chance. If you tend to
I ain't got time for this
self-sabotage
crap.
out of fear of rejection, remind yourself the only way that you'll end up in a relationship is if you allow yourself to open up and actually invest in another person. Go through this exercise with a friend and commit to holding each other accountable for your new and improved
I will hold
dating
you
habits.
accountable.
All of this is easier
try
said
to all
than
the
done.
time.
But with all these dating clocks ticking at the same time, we expect that people will be finding relationships and deleting the app faster than ever. So ditch the bad dating habits that are holding you back, focus on what you really want, and go after it. Stay tuned for more videos from Hinge as we help you find love and delete the app.
First of all,
This is really smart of them to use this as a marketing strategy.
oh, it's all marketing.
For sure.
So, what did she even say? Oh, okay.
Because let me tell you right now, my
Okay.
dating clock is not ticking.
I think your clock has been ticking for a long ass time.
It's not ticking right now.
It is
like
ticking.
gone silent.
Has it gone silent?
Yes. I'm not thinking about getting married. I'm thinking about not getting this coronavirus. Are
Oh.
you kidding me right now?
I think your clock's been ticking for a long time.
Oh my gosh. Maybe like my baby making clock, I won't deny that one.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
That one's going like that one's ready.
Emma's clock right here. This is her baby making.
But sometimes I don't want to have a child. I don't know. It's
Okay,
horrible.
so 45% of you reported developing at least one new healthy dating habit during the pandemic. What is your new healthy dating habit?
I don't have one.
What is your dating habit?
I'm not dating. I am not on apps. I'm not doing anything that is actively pursuing anything related to dating.
Maybe she means like a habit that promotes dating, like going to the gym or
Nope.
renting a water slide or something like that. Maybe something that contributes to dating healthy. I don't know. I don't know what that
I
even
don't
means.
know.
Okay. Since March.
Do you have a new healthy dating habit, Zorric?
No, I've been home.
See?
I've been doing stuff for the house.
Where did they get this date? Okay, so their research at Hinge, but like who are they surveying? I guess that's what I want to know because, a lot of times people can tell me, according to our research, like, are you talking to your employees or actually talking to people that are on the app?
I'll tell you one
using it?
thing. I did not see any survey that was sent to me.
See?
I feel like it should have been sent to me out of everyone else. But okay, since March, more than 2/3 of Hinge users are thinking more about who they're really looking for. Have you been thinking about that?
No. And it's so funny because like I'm back at work and some of us are telehealth and some of us are actually like in the office, but we're all meeting online for the moment. And you're introducing yourself, and of course I was like, I am single, I have no kids, I have no interest in dating at this moment. And then somebody else was like, the singles club. And I was like, no, I'm not saying I don't want to get married. I'm saying that at this moment, I'm not worried about it. Because I was like, there's other important things to worry about.
Yeah, it says here for 69% of you, that meant thinking more about who you really are looking for. Have you been thinking about who you're really looking for, Emma, or not?
Sure, Zorric. I'll play along.
I have not. I mean, I have not. It hasn't really made... It's just made me more... think about what I should do, what I can do without meeting people face to face. Okay. And then she says, just to repeat this, 66% of you want to change the way you date once it's safe to meet in person again. I agree with that.
I'll agree with that too.
Yeah, because I think it's made us kind of slow our roll as
For
far as
sure.
jumping into things. And then let's talk about again what she said about these two tips about hitting the ground running when you start dating again, Emma. So think about this: diagnose your bad dating habits and ditch the ones that aren't serving you. What's a bad dating habit you have?
I judge very quickly.
No, well, you just don't date. That's the bad dating habit you have. Number one.
Because I judge people very quickly.
Yeah. It says, do you tend to judge people too quickly? Obviously, Emma, yes.
Yes.
But I think we all do. I think we all have this like feeling whenever you meet that person, you're like, oh, I don't know about this person. Or yeah, oh my gosh, this might work. Do you self-sabotage because you're afraid of getting hurt?
Yes.
Do you?
My therapist and I process that all the time.
What do you mean? What does it even mean? Self-sabotage.
So
Examples.
So we have processed, just giving myself as an example, we've processed like how I tend to create these like unrealistic expectations in the relationship. So that way, like I don't, I can use that as the excuse as to why it doesn't work so that it can fit into my narrative of relationship suck, dating is really hard.
Yeah. So you need to stop. That's what she says here. Stop. Stop that.
Okay, well, let me talk to my therapist about
Yeah.
that.
And then the first one is stop judging people too quickly. So stop these two, Emma. Okay.
Never, not now, not ever.
Number 2, replace bad habits with new, better ones. If you tend to judge people too quickly, like Emma does, challenge yourself to give someone a real chance.
I gave you a real chance in our friendship.
But this is dating. It's different. So
You have
yeah.
to start out in realistic places. And so friendships,
Okay, sure.
you know?
Number 2, if you fear rejection, remind yourself that the only way you'll get into a relationship is by actually opening up, Emma, and investing in another person, Emma.
I thought Hinge sent this to you, not me.
Well, I'm conveying this message because I feel like it resonated with me, and it will with you and our listeners. Okay. So go through this exercise with a friend and commit to holding each other accountable for your new and improved dating habits. Will you hold me accountable, Emma?
I always hold you accountable.
No, you
for it.
don't. I will hold you accountable.
And I'm going to mention this because I always think it's funny that you're always asking me, every single time you call me, even if you call me twice in one day, you always ask me, are you on dating apps?
Because, you might be one day and you might surprise me.
I mean, I'll keep drinking my little like Moscow mules, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, I think this was a good email. I honestly have not seen any emails from Hinge until yesterday. Like if I go through my inbox, okay, there's one. No, nothing like that. So I think what Hinge is trying to do is trying to give us tips on dating. And I think this was pretty good.
Interesting.
Okay. So, what did I get out of this? Nothing that we haven't talked about before. This is just making you, in a nutshell, it's saying you should just reconsider how you date and change your bad habits. Right, Emma? Like, what do you think this is saying?
And use Hinge to help you find your mates.
Use Hinge because we want you to delete the app. Wink, wink. We want you to get off the app. Wink, wink.
Those commercials make me laugh, though.
Yeah. But Hinge is hot. I think it's Hinge and Bumble. Those are the top 2 right now. Okay.
Okay.
Any other tips that you can provide to anybody?
You should ask me these questions so I can prepare before.
No, this is all improv. What I would say is, I would say just don't date until it gets clear.
Or don't date until you feel like you're like ready and safe during this time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because there is so much uncertainty that it really does like come down to like your safety and like really like asking and noticing like, is this you telling yourself that you're safe, or are you thinking this because someone else is pressuring you? And like being able to differentiate through that.
Yeah, I agree. Don't go
Thank
out
you.
if you don't feel safe. Period.
Right.
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 Okay. Okay. I think that's all we got.
That is all we got.
It's a crazy time. Our release schedule is kind of crazy too.
Oh my gosh, I know. We're all over the place.
All over the place because of COVID.
I will put myself in that too.
So, hopefully as things stabilize, then we also will stabilize. I mean, it's just in our lives, right, Emma? Like you.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. It's so weird. What do you miss most about normalcy?
I miss like hugs.
Of course.
And I miss like actually going out with people and like just having a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like I miss sweating in patios.
Yeah. I was someone said a term to me called quarantine fatigue. That's
Yeah,
what I
for
have.
sure.
That's what I have. I'm like, I want to see people and hang out. You can, but it's just at your own risk, right? And then if you get sick, then you gotta tell your work, and you gotta quarantine. You might run into someone that's your family member.
It was funny because, like, you know, back at work, I'm seeing all my coworkers, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I missed all of you." And you know, like, I'm so sorry. I was like, just let me get this out of the way because I just miss you guys so much, and I just want to see you guys again. And just like, I felt like a little puppy dog, just like excited to see everyone again. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure they were just like, "Oh, great, she's back again." But I was like, "No, I'm back again."
Yeah, I mean, I know you, Emma. You like that social contact, and I do too.
I love people.
I love people too.
I do think that I should probably buy like an inflatable like unicorn costume. You know, like and like, do you know what I'm talking about?
I just rolled my eyes so hard, but go ahead.
No, there's a point to it.
Okay.
Because then if I'm in this like unicorn like inflatable costume, right? I'm all air. I can like hug someone.
Oh yeah. So you're like in a bubble.
Yes. See, aren't I smart?
Very smart.
Thank you.
Very smart.
Thank you. But anyways, that's what I would like to do, but I haven't been able to find one either that's on sale.
I hope.
I think they're sold out.
If you buy one, buy me one too.
What do you want?
That same thing. A unicorn thing.
No. No.
Or like a bubble. Have you seen people play with they put themselves in this like air bubble?
Oh, like the soccer bubble thing?
Yes, that would be fun. That would be a good like social distance type activity.
Yeah.
Like running in that thing. Yeah.
The Real Housewives of Potomac actually had a bubble soccer thing where they played soccer in those big bubbles.
Are you watching any shows?
Yeah, I finished binge watching The Umbrella Academy.
Don't tell me. I'm like almost done.
You haven't finished it?
I'm almost. I'm going to finish it tonight.
I'm like watching it for the second time again.
Oh my
gosh. In like 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, I'm going to watch that.
I finished watching The Umbrella Academy. I need to process that with someone. And then I finished binge watching The Real Housewives of Potomac. And so now I'm back on Real Housewives of New York.
What about Schitt's Creek? Are you watching that?
I already saw that, like, I saw Downton Abbey, Schitt's Creek, The Office already, like, during this time.
Oh, Steven, all he talks about is Schitt's Creek, so I should watch that.
I know. Ew, David. Ew.
Did you know he has that Ew,
phone
David?
case?
Yeah, phone case.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
because I loved it. Ew, David.
Anyways. Okay. Well, I'm watching that same thing, Umbrella Academy. And
What episode are you on? I'm on 6 again.
I think I'm on 6 also, something like that.
Okay.
But that's what I'm focused on right now. And just trying to stay fit, if you know what I mean.
I still can't work out.
Why?
Because of my foot. I messed it up. And then when I got the water slide, like I damaged it a little bit
Oh
more
my
again.
gosh. I got some dumbbells, overpaid. I got a bench, overpaid. I got like a dumbbell holder, and I got some like one of those weight bands, and I got a ball. So I basically have an LA Fitness in one of my rooms, which is really cool.
And your Peloton.
Yeah, and the Peloton. So yeah, trying to stay healthy. Okay.
Very nice.
I think that's it for today.
That's all we got.
But we'll talk to you next week about.
Yep.
We'll pick something, but it's okay. All right, everyone. Anything else, Emma, before we go? Any last words? Any words of encouragement? I mean, the world depends on what you say, Emma, because you're such a national treasure. So we need to hear, when will this pandemic be over? Tell us.
Probably not till next year.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. We're screwed. Okay, everyone.
Wait, didn't we bet on this? We already bet on this.
Who won?
Neither of us yet.
Neither, right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we need to go.
I guess we got to go back and listen.
We need to roll the tape and figure that out. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a...
our friend that listens to this, can you tell us whenever, what days we decided on the bet, please?
Kale.
Who?
Kale. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye. Emma, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Date Podcast. Please subscribe and review if you liked what you hear. Send us an email at hello@datepodcast.com for any questions, comments, or show topics you'd like for us to discuss. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Most importantly, tell your friends about our show.